Hi class, welcome to your 4th week. This week things are picking up. Hopefully you're getting to know the pace of the class and things are becoming more routine. Also this week, this is the first week that you're going to have a full chapter assigned from your textbook. It's the longest reading you'll have assigned so far, chapter 1. It'll go over the fundamentals of writing. Make sure that you have this read. You have a reading quiz this week that's going to be based off of this chapter and your video lessons for this week. And there are going to be questions on the quiz that are directly from the book that are not covered fully in the video lessons. So make sure that you have it read. You can take the quiz with your book open. And in fact, I recommend that you do that. It's an open book quiz, but just make sure for your own sake, for your quiz grade's sake, that you have it read first. So also this week, you're going to have 2 video lessons. The first one is, it's called What is a Media Practitioner? And the reason I have this lesson is because for your next big assignment, you're going to interview a digital media practitioner. And I just want to have a lesson going over what is this? What actually is this? So you can sort of start to brainstorm people that you might look for to reach out to interview them. It also might help you get an idea of how this class could be applied to developing a career. And then you're going to have a lesson on the fundamentals of digital writing. This is going to be important for you. It's based off of the first chapter. It's also going to be important for you to complete because I expect you to apply some of the principles I go over in your writing for this class and because there's a quiz on it. Also remember that I can see if you are completing these video lessons or not. Brightspace D2L can show that to me. So make sure that you're watching all of the videos. You're also going to have a discussion this week on your writing process, so make sure that you keep up with your discussions. And then also this week, you're going to be assigned your interviewing a media practitioner assignment. The first step in this is going to be submitting 3 names, potential candidates for you to reach out and interview. Now, remember that, or make sure that you read the assignment fully because it outlines how 2 people in this class cannot interview the same person. So make sure that you come up with names soon because once you name that person, I'm doing it on a first come, first served basis. So whoever comes up with, oftentimes I see people come up with the name of the same person. That might be a person that they even know from Middle Georgia State University, someone who works in the communications department. The first person to say that person's name, that's who they're going to interview. So they're off the table for the rest of the class because I don't want everyone to bombard 1 or 2 people with requests for interviews. So it behooves you to go ahead and try to think about who you want to interview and then submit the names. That's going to be due this week as well. And then once you submit them, hold off on contacting the people. I'm going to approve them and email you my approval. And then you can move on with contacting them and arranging an interview. Also, remember that your LinkedIn profile assignment is due soon. I'll just remind you that in order to turn this in, you need to send me a connection request on LinkedIn, and I will message you back letting you know that I've received your connection. If you have any trouble with this, feel free to email me, but keep that on your agenda. The due date is coming up very shortly.